We have 103 pupils on roll. We're a small village primary school, but we like to think of ourselves as quite innovative in the way that we use computing to develop the children's knowledge and understanding. And we use it as a tool very much to support that. Yeah, I mean, Airhead we've used a lot because it has this wonderful embed feature. So we've used it on our blog. So we're very much a blogging school. And one of the reasons we're a blogging school is to bring an audience to our school. But also it's to allow the children to use the blogs to give them easy access and a central focus point. So using Airhead, we're able to embed launch pads into a blog as a post, which the children can then go to and link out from that blog, rather than again having to put in a link, having to type in a link, and it forms a central part of the lesson. From that post, the children can then reply as part of the lesson and learning with a comment. So they can use the launch pad within that blog post to click on and to learn and to research and to find out, and then they can reply to that blog post with a comment, and that then forms part of the lesson. And also forms part of the learning and the marking, because if then we put in their books a QR code which links to the blog post online, anybody who comes in, we can give them a smart device, they can scan that QR code, and then we can see the comments that we've made on the children's comments in response to that, and a dialogue has developed, feeding back to the children and young people to ensure that they've got the very best out of using that. So Airhead launch pads are wonderful. We've also got a number of them on our website. So we have a homeschool learning partnership page where children have access to with their parents. And one thing that we've done is to embed 3 launch pads on there. One's for English, one's for maths, and one's for phonics. Each launch pad obviously can have any number of links on it, but we've put a fair number on there, taking them all to a number of external websites where the children can further their learning. And very often we link these into our homework. Very often when I'm teaching, I'll introduce the children to those, point them towards those to enable them to extend and further their learning when they can at home, because we link to Airhead from the same page, because every child in the school's got their own Google account, so they can do that. But actually the launch pads themselves don't require a login. They are public launch pads, so from our website. And in fact, we've had this where children from other schools have come and used the launch pads from our website. Going forwards, and we're always looking to go forwards as a school. So going forwards in terms of the children's provision for computing, we like to try and keep up as much as possible as a school. Using Airhead enables us to do this because we can still pull in the best of the web in a very succinct and a very crucial way to the launch pads. But going forward, I would like every child in the school, because at the moment everybody from sort of year 2 upwards is using Airhead regularly. So they're logging into their Google account either through a Chromebook or through the laptop, Windows laptop, using Flight Attendant, which is a brilliant Chrome extension for our Chrome browser. So everybody's logging into that and having a go. It's more about using it at home and extending that homeschool learning partnership as well, but also within school, extending the provision of what Airhead can do, because Airhead is a very flexible product, using the launch pad and using some of the flight decks as well that are built in within. So the flight deck as a kind of and the notice board element developing within school, so that there is a central point of information, so that when people turn on their computers and turn on their laptops and their Chromebooks, it comes up so that everybody has the most up-to-date information, a daily message, that kind of thing. Or when the children turn them on, they've got a message about the learning that's going to take place today. It could even be the introduction of a lesson through that, which then links to a launch pad, which takes them onto their learning and research, which then takes them on to really finding out that knowledge and embedding that knowledge. Okay. Working with Airhead, I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure. I mean, we've been in the really lovely position of having a great dialogue with them the whole way through. We've given feedback as to what we've learned and what we've enjoyed, and that feedback has been implemented into the Airhead product. So for us, it's been an ideal relationship, because the children have gained from it, and I've been able to pass on things from the children to Airhead, and then Airhead have put those things into place, which has made the product and the whole concept and the whole idea better for us. And it works the minute you turn it on. The very first thing I turn on in the morning, and from there I open up all my browser tabs. So that kind of gives an indication of how important it is for us as a school.